What up, YouTube? So we are back with a new series. We're moving with Lean With Me. Now that we're done growing, we're Grow With Me, done bulking, I want to lean out to now see what muscles have progressed, which have not. And in return, I will, once again, the next time I bulk, or throughout the lean if I need like some corrective stuff, because I know that since I was a little tight in my shoulders and stuff, I created some imbalances. I got used to my shoulder being a little higher, and then I was doing all my movements like that, so I need to fix that stuff. So we're gonna focus on that, but we're gonna lose weight. Something that everyone's been asking how to do from time, even though it wasn't my goal. Now we get to ask those questions and answer them. So what this series starts to look like right off the bat is I'm dropping my calories just a little bit. I'm gonna keep my protein at around 150 to 160 grams a day. So what I did was I just took like my last guesstimate lean body mass, what I think my lean muscle mass is at, which I think is around 140 to 50, maybe, hopefully. And then I'm just putting my protein there so I can maintain the muscle while I'm in a caloric deficit. I'm also gonna drop my carbs down a bit, obviously. Don't need those if I'm trying to cut out. As well as we're gonna do more strength focused workouts for the next 6 weeks. I think I'm gonna do it for, just to hold on to strength as we bring down the calories. What this means is we're gonna do more compound movements, so less isolated stuff like focusing on one muscle, and we're gonna hit 1 to 2 muscles, 3 muscles at one time. So more presses like bench pressing, more squat variations, more full body, so like pull ups, not just like some lat rows, bent over rows and stuff like that. So we're gonna do a lot more compound movements, heavier. We're gonna bring the rep ranges down to about 5 to 8 as opposed to the 10 to 12 that I was at for Grow With Me. We're also going to add cardio. I did no cardio I did cardio one night, and that's when that week that I ate out where I got high blood pressure. Not doing that again. We're gonna add cardio in at least once a week. We'll see how that goes, because the thing is, my problem is losing weight too fast. We don't want to lose it too fast. The most I want to do is a week, maybe a pound maximum. Obviously, maximum 2 pounds, but like I'd like to be around the 0.5 to 1 pound a week, like down. So be down a pound a week at like most. I don't want to lose weight fast. Even though I'm not going to focus on weight, I'm not going to be weighing myself as often as I was, because I was using that as a gauge to see if I needed to eat more or not. I'm gonna go more so about how I look, because my weight doesn't necessarily matter. So we're not gonna focus on that as much. I'll still do weigh-ins every now and then just to see where I'm at, because if I'm looking like too lean, I might be going too fast. I don't want to do that, because then I'll be risking losing muscle, which I'm not trying to do. Want to hold on to as much muscle while I lose the fat. That's the goal. We are also now going to reintroduce creatine. I didn't take it it's been 2 weeks. So after I ended Grow With Me, I did 1 week I tried to not work out for a week, and in that week I just kind of just tried to recover. I stretched, just lived my life, and then the next week I went back and I kind of just warmed up to things, went through different workouts and exercises that I haven't really done often, so just kind of relearning them. And then now I'm gonna go into the strength program that I'm going to design myself. And yeah, so we're gonna add the creatine. Again, hopefully that'll help slow down the process of losing weight. And then so the calories will also be around 2,600 to start. I've tried the last 3 days. Honestly, I've been going to like 4,000 calories, so we're a little off to a rough start, but it's fine. We'll get better with it. The same way with Grow With Me, I didn't hit all my calories the first few weeks. I had to build up, so I'll calm down slowly. It's gonna happen. So one thing that I found out helps a lot is if you plan the night before everything you're gonna eat the next day. So you're not spending the next day every time you need to eat thinking of what am I gonna eat, and especially if you're like me and you're watching your macros, you're really like playing a game of math with your macros. So to save time, put aside like 5-10 minutes the night before to plan everything you're gonna eat the next day. Just have I literally just write down in my MyFitnessPal as if I ate it all in tomorrow. And then the next day I just follow through. So when I look at breakfast, I look at everything I'm eating there, I'm like, okay, and I'll just eat that, and I'll kind of use that as like a guide. And then plus then I know that if I eat all those things, I know exactly where my calories and my macros will be at. So I don't gotta worry about that all day long, and I don't gotta worry about planning meals. So just to recap, the whole goal of Lean With Me is to lean down, show the muscles that we grew in Grow With Me, become more functional, and that means just through range of motion and cardio, as well as hold on to as much muscle mass as possible while being in a caloric deficit. So I invite you guys to join me. We can get lean together. You can come get lean with me. If you got anybody else who's losing weight, you know people trying to lose weight, come through. Follow me on Instagram. You know you can always send the DMs if you got any questions on anything where I can help. I will, on the knowledge that I have. I'll do my best. So hit me with anything. I do this for you guys, not all just for me. So we're just getting this leg day started up with some leg extensions. We're just going to fill the blood up with some muscle, get the knees warmed up. It's a little cold outside, so I don't want to hurt myself. I like this machine because I like to do one muscle at a time, just so I can really focus on it. So I can feel it on the outer or the inner or the middle, see where it's at. Got both sides. Did about 2 sets of like 12 to 15, just to really push blood in there. Not heavy at all, literally just going through the movement just to get the blood in there. So do that if you want. If you're warmed up or it's warm out, then don't, it's fine. We then move to some bag girls. I don't know what these are actually called, but you open your legs, did that to warm up. I like to do this before I squat because I have a problem of my knees caving in when I squat. So by doing this before, I kind of like set it in my mind that I need to open up my knees and my legs type thing. So 2 sets of this, around 12 to 15. Also just warming up. And then I also like to warm up with some face pulls just to get the rear delts pumped up so I have a better shelf, because I low bar my squat bar. Like I don't put it on my traps, I put it on my rear delts. So I do this just so they pump up. I have more control of the bar, it has a better place to sit, more comfortable with it, and it opens up my chest and stuff. So start with this. Also 2 sets, I think it was like 15 pounds, really feeling it in your rear delts. And then we moved on just to some normal squats. I only squat to about 90 degrees, halfway down. Did 2 plates, around 8 reps. Then I did 3 sets, added some weight, dropped the reps down between 5 and 8. We're not going super high like we were for hypertrophy training in Grow With Me. Here we're just trying to keep strength as we go down. This was the first set. Making sure that you're squeezing the butt at the top. Really get those glutes engaged. You want to drive your hips through when you're coming up. Kind of looks like my heels are coming up. For the most part, they're not. It's just the way the shoes are shaped. But by the end, they kind of do. I'll work on that. But you can see that the bar was on my rear delts. Here, I put the decline bench over by a cable. And I just like to do this. It's just a different feeling. I feel it way better than the machine. The machine feels really unnatural. Only thing with this is you gotta make sure you choose a side for the cable to be on, because it'll pull on your knee. Like you'll feel pulling in your kneecap. So be safe with this if you can do it. If not, don't. To make it harder, instead of being bent over like I am, you can stand up, and that brings the muscles closer. A lot better contraction. For this, I put a dumbbell on the floor, and then I just put my heels on it, and then I just sit down on it, and I pause at the bottom. Super, super lightweight, and this is just to focus on the quads. So that's why we're in the Smith machine. Super lightweight. If you have knee problems, don't do this. If you've never done it, do it with no weight. Just get your mind ready for this pattern. You might have never done this before, so don't go super heavy. You'll feel pressure in your knees. It's not going to be fun. I point my toes out about 10 degrees, not fully straight, but not also big, wide angle. Just focus, feeling it in your quads. Did 3 sets, around 5 to 8 reps. I think I brought the reps up afterwards because going too heavy on this, you will feel it in your knees. And then we ended off with 3 sets of calves at 40 reps. Grow with me, I did low reps, heavy weight, and my calves shrunk. So we're gonna try something completely opposite. We're gonna do lightweight, all the reps. We'll see how this goes. I got a crazy burn. Like the pump was ridiculous. You could see veins in my calves. It was wild. So this might be the key. So we'll see how this goes. Did 3 sets of those. You can go do 4 if you want, or lift or pick up the weight a little bit more. You want to be fatiguing around 30, pushing through 35, maybe not even getting 40. Just for me is that's what I did. So if you want to try that out, go for it. And that's our quick leg day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it, show your friends, follow on Instagram, as I still do most of my stuff on there at IceVialta, same as my YouTube. Stay updated, know what's happening. I'll show my weekly workouts there, like what I'll be hitting every day, what gym I'll be working out at, the food that I'm eating, same stuff. Come get lean with me.